Hello there, everybody. I'm going to preface this one by apologizing and stating that I hope that you'll bear with me as I am getting over a bit of a cough. And so my voice is a little bit worn. I'll try not to cough near the microphone, but I apologize ahead of time if you hear me coughing. I'm getting over a cough, and it's a little bit difficult to just not cough at all. So I'll try to pull the microphone away so it's not hard on your ears. I've got lozenges and beverages and all that kind of good stuff, but yeah, so don't cough on me. Yeah, I'll try not to. I shouldn't. I'm gonna try not to cough into the microphone. But, yeah, so anyway, I apologize for the quality of my voice and the sound of it and all that kind of sniffling and coughing you might hear. But I didn't feel like I needed to, I feel like I'm on the back end of it. I just, wanted to do it in my head in, yeah. Thank you, I appreciate it. I felt like it was on the back end. I really wanted to play. I was having fun. I wanted to get to talk with you guys about the game and all kinds of stuff. So, again, if it becomes an issue, you sit there and you're like, well, it's just more cough than game, tell me and I'll call it. But I feel like I'm on the back end of it. Yesterday, I think, was probably the worst of it. Today, I feel pretty decent. I got the same thing right now, doing my head in, though. Yeah, the day that you just, there's a day or two in that middle section where you're just coughing and coughing and coughing. Water isn't helping. I've got a lozenge in right now. That helps quite a bit. I've got a honey vanilla. That is the sweet spot for me. Honey vanilla lozenges. And that helps me quite a lot. So it's quite nice. But I do appreciate the well wishes, Mecca. I really do. And I appreciate you helping me with that no time, the no timeout on the Discord. I put it in, I updated the last description with it, and it, for some reason, I guess just didn't carry over. So if it doesn't carry over, I'll try to double check on it when we do the next one. But I did go ahead and update this one to that, and I really appreciate your help in that. I was walking around Manchester yesterday in the rain. Definitely didn't help my cold cough. Yeah. That'd be such a nice thing to have said I had gotten it from, but we haven't had really any rain. Again, I live in the middle of the desert, pretty much, so I would love to say, I was walking in the rain and I got a cold, but or a chest cold, but it's nope, it's dry and dirty, and and dirty, I mean dirt filled, like actual dirt. But I have everything situated to keep it as comfortable as I can. Have beverages, have lozenges. So long as you all will permit and forgive, I think it'll be all good. I'm really excited to get to play this again. I am curious. This is something Ash has motivated me to do in the past, and I haven't done it before. I don't do it as often as perhaps I should, but I really would love to hear what kind of games you guys are playing. Some of you are streaming. I know Fire Mario Bros. Z has streamed, and Fighting Max had streamed some stuff, and I kind of got an idea of what they were playing. But for those of you who I don't get to see on a frequent basis, or I don't get to see you throughout the week, you're not. Maybe you're busy, maybe you're out working. I'd really love to know what kind of games have really just popped up on your radars recently, and that you consider to be really top tier. So I'd love to hear that. I've been playing some Arkham City earlier, played it before, such a great atmosphere. I debated on going back to Arkham City. I chose a different game instead, but I think I will go back and visit Arkham City again. I worked in the gaming industry. That was my last years in the gaming industry when Arkham City came out. I had the fortune of going, getting to play it beforehand, getting to see and talk to Mark Hamill when he was voicing the Joker. Kevin Conroy was not there, sadly, so I didn't get to speak with him. But it was a whole thing. Very, very cool. I was a very lucky person to have gotten to be a part of the team, one of the teams that had gotten to go and do that. It was so nice. Got to get Joker laughs and video and pictures and stuff like that. That was really cool. Also been getting back into fighting games again. I've been playing a bunch of Mortal Kombat X. Good call. Good call. No online, though, because I like having fun. So arcade. That's fair. That's very fair. Speaking of playing games that you enjoy or watching games that you enjoy being played, I do want to go ahead and do my normal thing. I normally do this at the beginning, but I wouldn't do it every time if I didn't believe in it. Down in the description below, obviously, we have a bunch of people. It's a mellow place to hang out, but there is a Discord link we just kind of talked about. Thanks to Mr. Mecha T for helping Mecha, let's say, because I think I've gotten that wrong, but thanks to Mr. Mecha, or I say Mr., I'm not even sure if that's appropriate, so forgive me again. But thank you to Mecha for helping me out with this, and those who are more knowledgeable, like Miss Maggie, and even Ash has helped me out with some of this stuff, understanding it. So thank you very much to all of you who had helped me with that. There is a Discord. It's very mellow. It's not, nobody ever, that's the thing. It's kind of like normal get-togethers. There's no obligation. It's not something that's just popping all the time. Everybody respects their rest and lives. But we love hearing from people that are having fun. You know, maybe we're at work and something pops up and you get your friend is streaming now, or maybe you see, oh, this is a really cool, Mr.'s okay. Okay, I appreciate that. I get comfortable to maybe perhaps without reason assigning honorifics, and it's a Southern thing. So I appreciate it. But anyway, I have a lot, maybe at work you see, somebody put a picture up of their favorite game, or somebody share a link to their soundtrack or a soundtrack song that they like, something like that. It's no obligation to, but it's really kind of cool when I get to see some of that stuff, and I really appreciate it. So a huge thank you to those of you who had helped set it up, who set it up, really. I mean, I was very little help in that. And to those of you who still have helped me kind of navigate as best as possible and to continue traveling the learning curve with hopefully fewer mistakes. So a big thank you to Mr. Mecha, to Miss Maggie, to Ash, to Mr. Bogus, of course, all of you who had helped put that together. A huge thank you. There is a Discord link down there now. It should be updated, that you are welcome to join that if you're watching this presently or if you're watching after the fact. Either way, anytime, feel free to click on it, join back in, and it should be on both Hat in Time videos and every video going forward. It should be. I'll try and make sure that it is. If again I don't happen to be your speed, which is to say that perhaps you are someone who really likes a different genre of game, a different approach, a different flavor, there are links down below. There's Mr. Ash, who's got his stuff going. He's got stuff coming up, and so it's a good way to keep appraised of what's going up there, to kind of know what's going up there. Of course, Discord is potentially a good place for that as well, just depending. And then, of course, we've got Omega Ace Gaming, who does a lot of odds and ends, a lot of eccentricities, really cool Castlevania lore. The Belmont Hold, one of my favorites, a short where he basically pulls different weapons, villains, characters from Castlevania and explains where they came from, an actual folklore. Very, very cool. Thumbros, who's working currently on putting together a Link to the Past Master Sword run, which I'm going to try to do my absolute best in competing. I'm excited about that. As well as he himself does a lot of speedrunning and casual gaming, retro gaming with things like Contra, with Ninja Gaiden. Very, very fun. And then, of course, Viddy. No one can forget Viddy. Viddy's amazing. Very, very kind, down-to-earth, great gamer who has Viddy Plays, where he kind of plays candidly, co-op and solo, and just kind of commentates over top of it, as well as Viddy's gaming videos, where he does more editorial slash critique slash, just all kinds of cool stuff. Very, very fun. All we ask in Discord is that you sell your soul. Nothing too serious. No, not at all. As with any of my streams, again, I want to be very clear to anybody who watches this. I'm not a numbers person. Like, I don't want to... if things get big, then they get big, but I'm not expecting that. I don't care about the numbers. I care about the people. The numbers are... The people are important. The numbers are not. That's with subscriptions. That's with comment. Whatever you want to do. If you want to interact, if you don't want to interact, none of that, nothing is required. I'm just appreciative for you showing up. If you do want to talk with me, I appreciate the conversation. It's all great. I love it. Viddy has a new review up. I have not seen that yet, so I'm going to have to take a look. But anybody else who's interested in kind of critical and commentary, that would be, I think, a place to take a look. His stuff is very, very, in my opinion, very, very good stuff. So, I really do appreciate you including me in the shoutouts every stream. I don't have a single thing uploaded. It'll happen soon. That's all I'll say for now. But thanks as much. Hey, the best way to stay appraised. I've seen your content. I've been following your content for a long time. I loved your comedic content. I loved your critical content. I know you've got stuff in the works, and I'm excited to see it. I mean, if it's half the quality of your previous stuff, it's phenomenal. So, and I expect it's going to be double, triple, even that, because I know you've put a lot of time and effort into it. So I'm excited about it. I hope everyone else is too. But that's what I'm looking at. I mean, again, I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. But thank you for being here. Thank you for conversing. Thank you for having fun. Thank you for being a part of the fun I get to have. I really do appreciate it. And again, anything you join into, there's no obligation. I'm not going to look at you because you joined Discord and don't commentate and be like, well, this person didn't do. No. If you joined, I appreciate you for joining. If you decide to commentate, hey, thanks when you can. If you don't, hey, that's cool too. Thanks for having been a part of it anyway. I don't understand. Excuse me. So I tried to get off access there, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. I don't understand that mentality. I don't understand the numbers mentality. I have a job. I'm happy working my job, making my money that way, and letting video games be my hobby. I don't necessarily think that I had video games as a job before, and it didn't ruin video gaming for me, but it was in an earlier time. But I don't necessarily know that I want video games to become my job if I don't get to choose when and how I play them and what I play. So I guess that just never was a big deal to me. Well, let's get us moved over. Yeah, I guess that was just never a big deal for me. I just have never been a big fan of making things you love your job, because they say you never work a day in your life, but what happens a lot of times, at least in my experience, is you start believing that the thing that you love becomes a chore, and then it kind of diminishes it for you. Doesn't mean it always happens, but I've had that happen before, and I think that is a shame. I don't know what this is. Okay, let me switch over so that I can hear what's going on. The same thumbnails, titles, topics, even speech patterns. Let's see. I was saying this to a friend the other day about a week ago. I looked on YouTube for new creators, just searching for new stuff. It's crazy how there's just no identity. Everyone seemed the same. Yeah, I get it. People that play the algorithm and who live very comfortably because of it, they're making hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of dollars by using the red circle and the white arrow, and, that's fine. I don't have an issue if people want to play the algorithm game. It just, for me, I don't like the idea of it. And I don't like the idea of it with games. Like, for me, games are something I'm very passionate about. And people are something I'm very passionate about. And I don't think that, I understand that they can become a part of a job, but I don't think that people should ever become an interaction. Like, I should never walk away from a conversation with you going, how do I want to say this? I should never walk away from a conversation with you going, well, that transaction ended well. Like, I think that I shouldn't, and nobody should try. No one should be at the mercy of a single conversation. I don't like the idea of sharing your entire life online. I think that's that just leads to trouble. I mean, there's a lot of. Okay, so that's a slide? No, I just guess it's just a wall. I don't know. I guess that there's a lot about internet online culture, video game, that I'm not a fan of. Again, nothing against people who do. I'm just not a fan of it for myself. Oh, I did blow these boxes up here. Sorry. It's the thing. If that's what you're doing, it works. Cool. I just can't watch. It's just, I think if I saw the Mona Lisa at the same time, if I saw the Mona Lisa and at the same time 5 other pictures of a woman in portrait profile, semi-smiling, with long brown hair came out, I don't think the Mona Lisa would be so impressive with, equal quality. Even if they're all high quality, I don't think I'd have been as impressed. I think it's the reason that we like the Mona Lisa as much as we like Starry Night by Van Gogh, and perhaps, red and white and yellow and blue and red tiles, I think. Something like that. I don't, so by Pablo Picasso. I think that's probably... Okay, what was I doing? Okay, I think I remember. I had something else to do in Mafia Town. So back to the continent of Mafia for a minute. That's the other thing is, the identity of me is, it's not a brand or on-brand or off-brand. Wait a minute, so I got this. Can I just... Okay, that's the time rift in the tunnel. You're missing a key item. How do I know what key item I'm missing? Perspiration, no chance. When legitimate... Okay, so it's live. Okay. Timepiece to time. So I don't understand. I can do this time rift if I can find it, but I don't know... I'm not sure... Okay, let's go back out. Have you heard the theory that the Mona Lisa is a guy? I've heard several theories. One of them was that the Mona Lisa was Leonardo da Vinci painting as if he were a woman in that time. And it would make sense. Leonardo did keep the company of young men, so that could make sense. Okay, so we already did do the first level on this. We're just missing something from the other. The finale is already available? What the heck? Oh no, not yet. Oh, so I get to pick what side I want to go on, and then I have to oof. Okay. Oof. Savvy train conductor, so as detective useless calls. I like owls better than I like penguins, but he was kind of a jerk. So, which one? Okay, so here's the question to the chat. What do we do, penguins or owls? Because I'm assuming that we're only going to get to do one or the other. And then the finale is in the center again. Well, not owl penguins. I got to do one or the other, I think. I don't think I'd get to do both. I think I've got to do one or the other. The penguins were nicer to me, but the owls, I like owls better. So for me, it's legitimate toss-up. Yeah. So I may actually get to Penguino, the Italian Owl King. Oh, okay, so I actually also just noticed the bar at the bottom that shows 0p, so can I do both? Alright, tell you, we're going to try alphabetical. And O and M both come before P and P, so alphabetical it is. Yeah, I can't. I was just saying I would say penguin first, but you said owl first the first time, and then you said Penguino, the Italian Owl King. So I don't know what I don't know what to do. Oh, it's got Spy vs. Spy Bird in the back from the old Mad TV Spy vs. Spy. I don't know if anybody remembers Spy vs. Spy. Does anybody remember Spy vs. Spy from Mad TV? Oh, is this going to end up being a side scroll? No, it isn't.
Welcome back, lassie. I haven't written the script for my next movie yet, so we're not recording.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. That's all right.
I'll call for you when the script is ready.
Okay. What happens if I jump off? Oh, okay, I just bounced back up. All right, I had to try that, right? They put a heart right there, probably because they knew I was going to try that. Yeah, so Spy vs. Spy were like these two shadowy birds in hats and trench coats. I'm not sure what the handshake is. Was that because I decided to jump off of the? Is that because I decided to jump off the train? Or?
Helps improve self-confidence and relieve stress. Did you also know that pets can have pets? It is true.
I believe that. I think that's why dogs have toys.
Us express owls are not allowed to have pets. It is a sacrifice we must make in the name of hooting.
Oh, to Ash. Okay.
But if you had a pet, what do you think the name of your pet's childhood pet would be?
My pet's childhood pet. So I have many pets, and I've had many pets over the past several decades. Shoot. What would my pet's pet be named? Okay, alright. Viddy it is.
Is certainly an interesting name for a pet. Even for a pet's pet. Why, hello there.
I feel like that's going to come back to do something.
Had the pleasure of meeting. As you can tell, I am also an express owl. I do much hooting from one.
Yeah, these look kind of like the Spy vs. Spy
details. Yes.
Characters. Okay, wait a minute.
Is your uncle's sister's maiden name?
My uncle's sister's maiden name. Well, I can give you my actual uncle's sister's maiden name, because your uncle's sister would either be your would be your mother. I will actually do that.
Oh, it is.
Oh, yeah, that's what it came out to.
I see. This is the kind of uncle's sister's maiden name I would expect from a fellow express owl.
Okay, so an uncle's sister's maiden name would be your. I mean, it could be one of your aunts, but it could also be your mother. Either which way, I will actually give it to you because I never use it as a security question for anything. That the maiden name of my family was Bane, and that is actually true. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's kind of like the murder of Sonic on the,
About security? I care about security a whole lot. You should not be going around telling information to strangers. I can help your daily life become more secure. What is your favorite
He's a
combination
scammer.
of letters and numbers?
My favorite combination of letters and numbers. Well, obviously, I'm not going to tell anybody what it actually is. But I like the number 13, and that's about it.
I see. Is also my favorite
Gavin.
of letters and
Yeah, we have a little blonde puppy named Gavin for sure, but Gavin. Our little blonde puppy is Gavin. So none of the information that I've given out here is actually anything I use for anything. But yeah, so maiden name, the maiden name actually is Bane. We called it Viddy, and I actually do like the number 13, but I don't use any of that stuff for anything that would password or stuff. I mean, I obviously there are instances where I've used it before in like a username, but yeah. Yeah, no.
Did you notice that there's suddenly a lot of crows on this train? They all gone on to the last stop.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Speaking of,
These don't look like
how
owls.
did you get on the train?
I was thrown on here. I was thrown on here in sepia
Fell
filter.
from the sky.
Okay. So, what I was going to say is Spy vs. Spy had these kind of like crow-shaped characters, and they had these kind of big beaks and the eyes glowed, and they wore these kind of they were short. They weren't like these tall ones, but they wore these kind of hats and trench coats, but one was was white with a black suit and hat, and the other one was black with a white suit and hat, and they would like have Retro Hack 2024. Fighting Max says, "Hey Retro, hey Fighting Max, I hope you're doing well. I should say, better yet, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well, but I should ask just so that I know." But yeah, they would have like they would put like bombs in briefcases and stuff on each other to try to get secrets from each other. Oh, these owls are adorable.
Have you noticed all these crows around the place? They keep asking for personal details, and I never know what to answer.
Give them information you don't use on anything. I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm coming over a cough. I'm getting over a cough, so my voice is a little rough, but I feel okay. Apart from the occasional cough. And again, if you'll forgive, I may have to cough on occasion. I do try to get away from the microphone when it happens. I can't guarantee it'll always happen if it sneaks up on me, but I am trying very hard not to be uncomfortable. To your ears. Okay.
Oh, hello, fellow Express Owl. I am stuck on an advanced...
I hope no one tries to hack me. Stuck on an advanced mathematical and scientific issue. Okay.
See this advanced formula on the blackboard. I cannot decipher it. Can you decipher the scientific formula for me? What does it say?
So I think it's trying to... I think it's trying to say that they're dealing with a CAPTCHA and they can't figure it out. I wonder what happens if I actually give them all of this data correctly. That looks more like a Q than an O to me. I actually hate CAPTCHAs, but I get it. DCB4 I lose. DC, so it is an O. Because it actually says something. It says DC before I lose. I don't know what the DC... What is that? CAPTCHA. This skull and crossbone. I know the before I lose, but I don't know what the DC is. Disconnect before I lose. Oh, okay.
I see.
It's not Gavin.
It was obvious. Thank you, fellow Express Owl. And thank you for agreeing to the terms and conditions on the backside of the blackboard.
Oh. So there was... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's an Apple iPhone TNC form.
I don't get it. How is this a scientific equation of any kind? It's just scrambled numbers and letters. Like
the message might be unintentional, but it's still fun. Yeah, I agree. I like that. Next time, tell him you're laughing. No, I'm not gonna. I might. I mean, in real life, I might say something. I wouldn't say something probably quite like that, but yeah, I wouldn't blame him.
It's really difficult to get settled down on this train with these crows. They keep interviewing me about everything I do.
Okay, this is funny. I like this. I like this parody. I wonder if I give the crows everything, what happens? Because there's a third crow thing. The Brave. I mean, to have a name like that and to say it like that, yeah. What is it? Wait, hold on. What's this? Nope. So recently I've been playing a lot of Hitman. Hitman is one of my favorite games. I've been playing since Codename 47. And so every time I'm seeing boxes now, I'm seeing those as places to stash the body, and you know, where I stored my sniper rifle, where I had my sniper rifle selected to be oh shoot, what is the smuggled. That was yeah, smuggled in. I love the Hitman game. I was a huge fan of, I mean, I love Codename 47, which was the first one, and then the contracts and all that, but my favorite one was Blood Money for the longest time, and then Square Enix came out with 1, 2, and 3, and I have all of those, all the DLC, the sniper contracts. I absolutely adore Hitman. It is one of my favorites. Favorite genres too. The crows are amazing. Okay, so it's not going to kill me to do this, maybe, or maybe it will.
What it would be like to be a superhero?
I don't know that I possess the capacity to be a hero, but sure.
The most important feature of a superhero is the name. Every superhero needs an intricate name to their fame. If you were a superhero, what would your name be? If entered on an online form with standardized account identification requirements.
Well, I just said Hitman, so let's give his name. There you go. You can have his name.
Great! I can already imagine it. The mighty Justice.
I love that they have the little
Write your answer down here, real quick.
It does get implemented. Okay, I was hoping it would do. They did something like this way back in the day with Leisure Suit Larry back in the late 1980s. You get a phone call. Again, Leisure Suit Larry is a more adult-orientated game. By today's standards, it's relatively tame, but it did have some more adult themes verbally, and I think it even had a little bit of nudity in the original one, which was very unheard of for that time. But you get a phone call and you answer some questions, and then it comes into the story later just as a kind of throwaway joke. The mighty. I love the way that they get past the. Can I not get past you? I love the way that they get by that with just Banjo-Kazooie noises. Okay. Okay, so I didn't even think to test that I had my weapon. I felt like I was doing investigation stuff.
There was way too much sauce on the pizza.
Okay, so we have a literal murder here.
There was a giant fire where the sun.
Okay, yep, we've got a murder. I've got to get away.
He was missing one of his feathers.
Fun fact, I actually have a favorite, so I love crows in real life. I really, absolutely love crows. Part of the family I'm not an ornithology buff, but I do like ornithology. And corvids are my favorite classification of bird. Crows are a member of that family. My favorite member of that family, though, would actually be ravens, who typically have not necessarily always typically, but they have the intelligence of or they can have an intelligence of about a 7-year-old human. Very, very sharp. And usually pretty sweet, too. Crows are usually also fairly sweet. What do we get? We got ice yarn. Oh, I'm going to be able to get the ice hat. I believe you told me about this already, Fighting Max. I need 8 to stitch it? Okay. I don't think I have... I think I have 2. I have 11? Wait, what? Wait, can I have enough to stitch the... Can I stitch the ice hat? Do I have the... Wait a minute. What did I do? Oh, I see. Oh, that's adorable. So sorry. If that coughing is too loud, please do let me know. I'll try and mute. Oh, that's adorable. I like it. You need it for the platforms. Okay. The volume's fine. Okay. And when I coughed, it didn't... I did it. I tried to do it way off the mic, so it didn't. So I just don't want it to be unpleasant to your ears. I obviously have to cough, but I'm trying to make it. So it doesn't. It's not uncomfortable to you.
Express owls all have parts of our body we're ashamed of. This is why some owls choose to pluck their feathers.
Okay. I didn't know
part
that.
Of yours are you the most ashamed of, fellow Express Owl?
Part of your body that you're most ashamed of? I'm not ashamed of my body personally. I mean, it's just what it is. But if I were a bird, maybe I wouldn't like having a snood. There we go.
Oh, poor Express Owl.
This is the weirdest question of the bunch. You shouldn't be ashamed of your snoot. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, actually. That's funny. The snood is only on certain animals, so let me make sure I did that right. Okay, good. Sorry, I was grabbing another drink really quickly. Anyway,
But you'd better get your
Better get checked out.
checked out by a doctor. I read online it could be a sign of bird flu.
If I have a snood, it's a sign that I am a bird, a part of a bird, or a specific bird. Like probably a turkey, honestly. I don't believe owls or crows have snoods. Oh wait, I saw that ice platform. I know what I'm supposed to do. That was silly of me. That is a weird question, but I guess if I were a bird, I think I would just, you know, give it a random. Oh, son of a gun! What did I pulled the wrong trigger. Oh, this is basically the Mario move, but instead of stone, it's ice. How cool is that? Okay, let's try that again, but not without the fail. Oh no, this is an adorable way to platform. All right. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so I'm wondering if that's probably what I was needing, what I was missing for that other Mafia Town level when I go back to that continent. Okay. I don't know where. I didn't see a key, so let's go back. Do birds get human flu? No, I don't think so. It's funny how many. So we have so many cultures of virus and bacteria that we are, and we can accept and understand so many. Our bodies can. That it is. We can pick up a little bit of everything. We can pick up swine flu, bird flu, but they have such limited ones that a human flu, their body's just like, eh.
Lassie. I haven't. I'm cold.
Okay, fine. So what am I missing? Greetings from Chile. Hey, I'm not Bronte96. I assume is how you say that. I apologize if I didn't, but welcome in. I am playing A Hat in Time, probably fairly poorly, but I'm enjoying it, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I want to offer a bit of a disclaimer. I am just a game player, not a professional, not a speedrunner. So you're going to watch me probably, if you choose to stick around and watch the stream. I wouldn't want to be pretentious, but if you do, you're likely going to see me struggle and stumble and doof around quite a bit, and my apologies for that if that seems to be somewhat intolerable. Okay, that is a ladder. No, it isn't a ladder. Is that a ladder? That looks like a ladder. I guess not. Okay. Oh, well, thank you kindly. I'm playing well, thank you. You are... Yes, I am streaming on the Nintendo Switch, yes. Or from the Nintendo Switch, yes. Let me see what I'm missing. So this ice hat gives me new abilities. It looks nice. It's not bad. I mean, I really like the Switch quite a bit, actually. There's the key. I like the Switch quite a bit. I did have this on PlayStation, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to get rid of the PlayStation 4 and just get another PS5 to come back here.
Wait! Don't.
I'm thinking about doing that maybe this week, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. I have one in the living room, but and I tried to run one here, but it just didn't work.
Step on it myself.
No, I usually play. So I try to play most of my stuff. I didn't pay attention to what he said. I had to do this again.
Wait! Don't come in here. I lost my contact lens somewhere. Please don't.
Okay, all right, I get you. Poor guy. No, I usually don't use an emulator if I can help it out. So I usually am playing on, even with retro stuff, I'll try and play. Well, it depends. 9 times out of 10, I will try to play on the original, but in the event of older games that I need to look good in HD, I do have my Wii U modded so that I can play using the native emulator that they have, that Nintendo built, but I'm using my ROMs. This allows me to use an original controller or a Nintendo or Super Nintendo controller, but also give you full HD video without jitter. But I do try to use original hardware as many times as I possibly can. Oh, okay, I get a full... Is that a full outfit, or do I get just the Deerstalker? No, I get the full outfit. That's cool. All right, Sherlock Holmes. I'm already a big fan.
It's the kid with the hat. I hope you like my present.
Okay, so this is definitely Murder on the Orient Express.
Your uncle's sister has come to visit you.
Okay, Bane has come to visit me.
Show your fam some love, or I'll be talking to a corpse next time.
For as cutesy as she is, I don't expect them to be so mean. Yeah, I know. The Xbox 3. So good news if you are we're familiar about the Xbox 360 store shutting down, and you are an Xbox fanatic, and you are wanting to play. They did take a ton of the Xbox 360 exclusive games and heavily discount them. Oh, I didn't mean to change. I want to see what my. Oh, this is the same ability as the Top Hat had. Okay, all right, that's fine. I like the Deerstalker a little bit better, if I'm going to be honest, so... Because Xbox claim they care so much about game preservation, they're completely shutting down a portion of their library. Yeah, now, again, the only credit that I can give them is they made a bunch of their stuff very, very cheap. So a lot of the top games that they have on there are going to be like... Right now, they're like $1 or $2 per game. So, I agree with you, but I do want to give them at least the kudos there, because... If you take a peek at them, like several of the games that they normally have on there are like $2 to $5. I think it's through the duration of the Xbox. I could be wrong, but I think it's through the end of the. I think it's through the end of the Xbox 360 online store's life. Oh, okay. Which would be smart because. Wait, what? In this door, fine. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
Murder! On my Owl Express!
They put real emphasis into that E of the,
Murder one of the Express Owls!
where the U goes. Yeah, I think it's for as long as the 360 is on.
And I can't believe even more
What?
that it's your uncle's sister!
Okay.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I can tell you that my uncle's sister doesn't quite look like that. He's supposed to be Scottish, yeah. Very, very heavily exaggerated.
Oh, you're giving me the quiet treatment, eh? That's what a murderer would do.
Okay, so he's playing with the accent. That's funny. Did you know the VA also is the Smash announcer? I did not know that. That's pretty impressive. I would not have been able to pick that out, but he's definitely playing with the accent.
We're Caw, the Crow Agent Watch. We've been monitoring everyone on this train since the last station.
I like the Xander Mobus. Oh, that's a cool name too. Murder. Lots of
Searching the
rolls.
entire train for evidence. No one is allowed to go outside of this wagon.
You stepping in my cornflakes? Because let me tell you something about stepping in someone else's cornflakes. It's a weird way to eat cornflakes. The Hoss Delgado voice. I used to love Hoss Delgado. Anyway.
What? I can't even walk around in my own train? Oh, how dare ya!
Well, he's really rolling those R's. I mean,
It's midnight. We'll get off at the station with the murderer in cuffs. Stay here.
I don't think she has arms. She looks like she's a Russian nesting doll. I reckon it's the Scottish lad. Yeah, I would say the Y or the soft J. Yeah, he's fun. This is the Smash Brothers. 1 owl hour left. How much is that in human hours? Do I have more or less time? Well, we have the murderer right here, so no cuffs. Okay.
Oh, those Caw picnics can't tell me what to do. I bet they committed the murder.
He's supposed to be an owl too, but he doesn't really look like an owl to me. He looks kind of like he looks like one of the lead characters on the Wii game Munchables, which is actually a fun game, by the way. I don't know if I need to talk to everybody, right? Should probably be checking in on Caw. I reckon it's the Scottish lad. It could be. Oh, what? Oh, right. How do I get up there? Luckily, they're not using this camera. I think I can make it. Hold on. I need to figure out how to make it up there, though. I have to go. Bye, bro. Take care. Have a nice day. You do the same. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. Bye, Bronte. Have a good day. You too, Bronte. Very, very nice. It was a pleasure to have gotten to speak with you, and I appreciate you for stopping in. It's always nice to get to see or hear from new people. This looks like it should be a ladder, but it's not. It's a mechanism for that floor there. And luckily, they're not paying any attention over here. They're not paying any attention over here. The question is, how do I get up there? Again, I've been playing Hitman. This is a little bit easier than that in terms of avoiding their stare. Okay. Okay, I can't double jump off of that, but that was almost up there. That's under. I mean, they're not paying any attention, really, I don't think. Do you like Hitman Absolution? I heard it's disliked. I thought it was good. I think it's the first step. I think it's really the first step to them having the flavor of the new ones. But I do think the new ones, 1, 2, and 3, are just top tier, like graphically top. I don't think I'm supposed to go here. I think they're just graphically top tier. Okay. Oh, really? I chose poorly. Yeah, I thought Absolution was good. The story was nice. Like if you play the original Hitman games, the story is kind of there, but it's all silly. It's very much over the top. But with Absolution, it was a little bit more down to earth, and I think that was good. Very interested to see the James Bond the Hitman Studio is making. Who's going to be James Bond, I wonder, in that, because I think Daniel Craig's run is done. Matter of fact, I know it is, because I've seen No Time to Die. Okay, I already have this hat. I thought that was a lot more special than it was. Henry Cavill would be a great Bond. He's played Sherlock Holmes. He did a pretty good job there. I think he would be able to play a pretty competent Bond. Oh shoot, it's the phone.
Did you just sneak around the train like this?
I mean, literally 3 of your crows have made noises but not chosen to apprehend me, so yeah.
Drop the detective act. You'll never catch the real murderer. You can't point your finger at someone without clues. The clock is ticking. Will you be able to find enough clues to point your finger at the murderer?
Well, I mean, I've got 1 hour. Yeah, I think Henry Cavill would be a good fit, though, for Bond. Okay. I can't tell when those are glowing. I think that those are the keys. Dang it. Guy in the police sounds like Arkham's Scarecrow. It does sound like that. Oh, that's one of my favorite things too. The Scarecrow section in Arkham. Honestly, any Scarecrow section has been pretty good. Let me take this confidential file.
Gotcha.
Oh wow, okay. The first one we pick, you say I reckon it's the Scottish one, and then immediately the first one I pick up is the Scottish gentleman is a. The Scottish gentleman is the first suspect I get. Okay, I guess we're going down here now. I think the Scarecrow sections in the Arkham games, though, are my favorite. I think those are my favorite sections. I like the horror. So here's a question. Speaking of horror, what does everyone think of, or anyone who has played it? What does everyone think of Resident Evil 8? I may have asked this before. I love the fact that it auto-paths you. That is so nice. Where was Viddy on the night of the murder? You know, he may be one of the suspects now because I got asked that question. Remember? All right, what do we have down here? Ooh, that's confidential. I'm gonna take that. Now, any of the crows are all of them. That's really not a good way to narrow things down. But you guys are suspicious because you were asking a lot of scammy stuff. RE8 is great. I loved it. Reminds me of Horror Maze Roller Coaster Ride. Just a fun mix of... So, yeah, after much evaluation, I'm going to say something that's not popular. I think 8 may be my favorite Resident Evil. Even more so than 4, which I love 4, but I think... God, come on. I think 8 may be actually my favorite one. It's just got a... I don't need that, but whatever. It's just got such a beautiful. There's a weird cozy vibe about it. There is I like the. I really like the characters too. So like, I'm not going to spoil anything. You think you like my favorite game of all time? All right, I know 4 is your favorite, yeah, and that's crazy because 4 is rightfully a lot of people's favorite, but I think I like 8 better. I'm actually playing through 4 again, and I think I like 8 better. Okay. Okay, but that's... Why would that be where... Why would that be where I need... That's not. Maybe it is. Alright, here we go. Well, that doesn't break a lock. Now, what in the world? Did I accidentally do something out of order that I was... Because I can still go in it this way. Okay, fine. I've been hearing a lot of revisional history lately with it, people claiming it wasn't as good and that they didn't like it. Everyone praised that game at launch. I think I think that's why it might be unpopular, but I very much think are you kidding me? It took me 10 minutes to do that? That's silly. I honestly, I don't even know how that happened originally. Originally, I loved it, and then I played through, and Lady D section, really cool, right? No problems there. I freaking love Heisenberg. I think his character is amazing. I love the voice of Heisenberg. I know it's unique. It's very Devil May Cry comfortable to me. Then you get to Donna Beneviento. I'm not going to spoil, but Donna Beneviento is probably one of my favorite sections in a Resident Evil game. Probably my favorite section in a Resident Evil game ever. Let's always see what the murderer has to say. No, I don't.
The only way I can get rid of you is to make you run out of time. So
Okay.
here's a fun time here. Has gotten itself in an unusual situation. It's hanging out on a thin rope for dear life, just above a wood-cutting machine. What are you going to do? Save it from becoming sawdust? I'll figure.
Okay, so I am, I love my pup, but if that's really going to waste that much time, I don't need it, but let's see if I can do it anyway. One second, I'm going to try and figure this out real quick. Okay, I see a glowing gear down there. I'm gonna assume I shouldn't go down there. Oh, dang it. Excuse me. Beneviento section is basically Capcom saying, The Beneviento section is especially in first person, right? Shoot, god dang it. I better not. Beneviento section is amazing. Lady D's section is really good. Moreau section's fun. Like, it's less puzzly than Beneviento. It's less combat orientated than the rest of it. And then you have Heisenberg's section, and that section is amazing. And then you start to like the characters. Like, I really like the Merchant's cool, but I love the Duke more than I care about the Merchant. Like, the Merchant was cool, but the Duke is awesome. And like, I found myself looking for more lore on him. Yeah, I found myself looking for more lore on the Duke and trying to figure out what his thing was.
I'm human for saving me. I found his clue on the murderer. Hope it helps you. Woof woof.
I think the am I a suspect?
Gotcha.
Oh no, Bane. Fine. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I really liked it. I know that's an unpopular one. I know everybody loves 4, but yeah, that I like it a lot. Okay, so that crow cares, but these ones.
Ugly.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say those crows care, but these ones don't.
The little girl had the ugliest.
Oh, so that's where that comes into play.
She was ashamed of her.
They say I have the ugliest snoot, but I don't actually have one.
She said she was ashamed of her. She said she was ashamed of her.
I want to stay back here. Sorry, I'm actually focused at this point. I thought I'd say those crows didn't care, but when they're laughing super hard, they don't have any. That feels like this would melt my ice form. Here I go. That is such a fun hat. Okay. Still not a big fan of Ethan, but he's fine, but he's no Jill, Leon, Chris, Claire, any of them. I agree, but when you learn what you learn about him in 7, I mean, not in 7, I'm sorry, in 8, I think that's pretty cool. One of the characters I really liked and felt really bad for, in fact, was actually in 7, if you can believe that. Which was Jack Baker. Like, I really love that character, both as a horror element and then also sympathetically towards the end. I really enjoyed that character. I thought that was, 7 isn't my favorite. I like 7 a lot. And I love the DLC where you can actually go just bare-fisted on everybody. Oops. I think that's End of Zoe. that you can just literally go bare fist on everybody. I think that's all really cool. Yeah, it definitely is. I know some people dislike the inclusion of werewolves and vampires, but I love it. It's Resident Evil. Let's not pretend it's super serious and a masterpiece of storytelling. Well, and the other thing is they tried to tie everything up too. Like I'm not going to spoil, but they tried to kind of tie everything into. This is that room I was just in, right? Yeah, I don't need to be back here. Let's go back to my Sherlock hat and figure out what direction I need to go. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so you actually have to be kind of close. Yeah, oh shoot, I don't have a key. I'm actually excited to buy a 360 again and look through the store. I mean, it's worthwhile. Again, a lot of the stuff is... shoot. I need to find a key. There's no key in here. I think you should. I mean, honestly, there's a huge bulk of really good games that are exclusive games, in fact, and are you could probably pick up the handful of them for $70. I mean, you could probably not a handful of them. You could probably pick them all up. I'm sorry, for $70. Yeah, a handful wouldn't be very good. But you could probably pick up all of them for $70. Okay, what part is... Okay, I need a key. Let's come up here.
This is the life. Nothing beats a hot sauna.
Okay, the owls can't see me now?
Did you hear some noise outside?
Is this the contact lens room? Oh, it is.
Heck it. I don't want to go out in the cold.
Okay. Don't fly. Okay. I'm gonna try my hardest not to. I'm wondering if the time only moves when I'm actually making progress, or if it moves regardless. Alright. Let's see if I can... What would you like to see from RE9? More of RE8, what RE8 did. I'd love... So, I don't want it to be... Like, I want more of that lore. I don't need complete lore on Mother Miranda, but I'd really love I'd love the Duke to come back. I'd love to know what he was up to and what he was doing the whole time, why he was so available. I wouldn't mind... Like, I played... what is the other one? With Rose as the DLC with Rose, I'm trying to think of, but I wouldn't mind her being the protagonist and then getting more of that. I'd love to see more original tie-in. What I would love... Yeah, I love the Duke. Time's up. Dang it, I have all but one. What are you buying? Something that one of my friends used to say. Who done it?
We don't know. We couldn't find any conclusive evidence. We have no idea who...
Okay, I don't have one suspect, which I assume is probably me, but I'm gonna say it's the Crows.
What? So you've done pickle to solve the case?
I like that. I like the Peck-all substitution.
Murderer? Which one of you did it?
Protect and serve at all costs. I don't think the owls did it. I don't think he did it, because he was outside anyway. she could have done it, but she's a wooden board, and the person that did use that. Oh, I didn't realize. You can't blame a dead owl. I mean, I'm gonna say the crows. Yeah, pretty sure.
The crows did it!
I don't know.
It's true.
Why did I get a Family Matters saxophone?
Murder one of the express owls.
Look, there isn't a lot of bird-related crime going on. Us car agents were gonna be out of work in weeks. You can't imagine how crammed it is for several dozen birds to live in a single one-room apartment.
That's funny.
Some crime to solve in order to get paid. So we stabbed him with a rubber knife and left him for dead.
Stabbed him with and left him to.
What? Rubber knife?
Yeah, I was gonna say this game is too cute for that. There's no way.
Yeah, can I go now? I'm kind of sore from playing dead for so long. This rubber knife is also a bit uncomfortable.
Okay. What are you standing in, though?
Well, thanks for solving the murder, lassie. Not only did you reveal the murderer, you also revealed that the victim was never harmed. And you gave us intense footage for the movie. What?
I'm in my little fighting stance.
Murder happened on my Owl Express. Oh, think again.
So would anything that I had chosen be
Owl
correct?
Express movie. Oh, you think DJ Picnic will make a movie that's
Ketchup?
even
Did they say that?
Ha! Here, take this thingamajig and get out of here.
Oh, that's good. Every choice would be correct. I was gonna say, yeah, if I chose him, he's like, I did it for the. Okay, so he'd be like, I did it for the thing, or he'd be okay, all right.
Man, I even wasted an entire bottle of ketchup to make this murder look real.
You did good. It's still flowing somehow.
This trouble isn't worth it. I'll just start cleaning up now.
Oh, that's adorable, though. I really like that. That was fun. That was cool. That was an interesting level. Yeah, it definitely was an interesting level. I thought that was fun. I don't know what the ×2 is for there with him, but there we go. Honestly, one of the best levels IMO. I think your opinion probably stands. This is fun. So far, that's one of my favorites. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Yeah. Oh, to finish up my thought, I apologize. I would really, I know it's not possible, but I would really love to see Wesker come back into the equation. I think that would be cool. We have a new generation of Resident Evil victims, and I would love to see Wesker was still spearheading everything behind it. Like, even the Mother Miranda stuff was stuff that he figured out and had outplayed. I think that would be cool. But I like Wesker a lot, so that's probably biased. Okay, I'm still missing something I need. I'm missing a key item. Okay, I thought it was the ice hat that I needed, but I guess not. That's alright, we'll keep going. Boop. The guy who plays Homelander would be a great... Yeah, Anthony Starr, I think his name is. That would be awesome. Oh, so I'm going to play both sides, I guess. Alright, fine. I love the faces I'm making. Yeah, Anthony Starr would be a good Wesker. He's got to put that American accent back on, and he's got to deepen his voice a little bit, but yeah. Because he's a New Zealander. He's a New Zealander, I believe. So his real voice is a lot more... I've never heard, no offense to anyone, I've never heard of a New Zealander who I found threatening. I mean, even in Game of Death with Bruce Lee, never thought the New Zealander was threatening about when he spoke, and I think that's a good thing, right? I don't think it's good to be threatening necessarily, but you know.
We need to transform you into the biggest movie star the bird world has ever seen. That's why I called for a press conference.
What are these platform shoes, though? My goodness.
You need to get out there in front of the cameras and electrify the public, darling. Get them really up and going for your movies. Once you've got them going crazy, come back here and we'll show off our new...
This game is so random. It's ridiculously random. It's really adorable, though. I love it.
New movie prop to the masses.
I keep taking your movie props, though. Okay, so what am I supposed to... Fan club money? Okay. They aren't even attacked. I noticed that. I was like, what the heck?
Wow! Thanks.
All right. Oh, why did it turn the camera around? Did I already hit yours? Yay! Okay. Why? How are you fans of mine already? Is it from the train movie? This is some Mario Kart music if ever I've heard it.
You call, darling? Looks like it's endorsement time. All you penguins out there know my name. DJ Groove.
Music is great. Yeah, I was to say this is some Mario Kart music, Rainbow Road, which I love anyway.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, I like it. I love Mario Kart music. To be fair, though, I really do. Mario Kart 8 and all that is really fun. I do love the. I did buy the pass too, and I'm not gonna lie. Was it expensive? Yes. But do I love every single track so far? Yeah, I kind of do. Okay, I'm sorry. What was I supposed to do? I didn't know I was a bad guy. Alright, we've got an 8th note here. 8th note. With, I guess, my puppy again on top.
Look at that! She helped the puppy down! Safe and sound! Too bad it ran off and definitely didn't break into multiple pieces.
I love this character. I love this. I love that character.
Truly a diva I can get behind. Let it be known that this little girl, make sure you join her fan.
Boy, they gave me a lot of digits for this. Retro, what do you think of the Crash franchise? I like the Crash franchise. I like early Crash and latest Crash, but the stuff in between I wasn't I wasn't the biggest fan of. I know a lot of people love like the Crash kart racers and such, but there were so many. I mean, as far as kart racers go, there's so many good alternatives. Even like Mario Kart is one of my favorites, absolutely, but they pioneered it. Diddy Kong Racing, if you want to go back in the day, and if you don't want to go back too terribly, there's another opportunity.
Looks like it's endorsement time.
If you don't want to go too far back, you want to stay more recent, Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed, I would argue, is about as good as a kart game as Mario Kart is, even.
Hot thing, guaranteed. Look at how street smart this diva is. She's standing in this sinister alleyway right next to some potential wrongdoers.
I love his dance. I love the microphone he's using there too. That's based off of a real microphone. It's called the it's a Shure SM55 Shark Fin, I think, or no, not Shark Fin, but the Shark Fin's a version of that. It's a new version, but it's a boxing microphone. I really love it. The microphone the boxers use, I love it a lot. All right, look at that. Next to wrongdoers, nah, they're just fans. I remember the only Crash game I played is a Crash Bang Boom on the DS. I like a Mario. It's like a Mario Party game. But see, then that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever actually played that one. I think CTR Remake might be the best kart racer ever made. Sonic All-Star Racing Transform Mario Kart is great too. So I mean, and that's it's not bad. I like. I wasn't big on the racers myself, but I mean. It's not that it was bad, it was just not my cup of tea. But maybe I should give it another shot, honestly, and see what's going on. Maybe the remake is because I didn't. I'm not gonna lie and say that I remember which one I've played. I think if there's only one that I've played, with the exception of remake, that I played the old version. I certainly didn't play the new one. I don't think I was supposed to be able to do that with the electricity going on there, but I did. Okay, all right. If you're recommending it, then I'll give it a shot. Because I mean, it doesn't have to be my. Yeah, I already got this, but I'm gonna go all the yarn anyway. Okay, he's not gonna give me any money. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, it's the okay.
Badges are totally in right now. That's what I've been told to say. So make a purchase, please.
All right. No more bonking against walls when diving. 250. So I've got significantly reduce the cooldown when using hats. Ooh, I like that idea.
Gimme!
Yeah, I'll buy that. I wish I could use some of the $15,000 I've just made. Have you ever played played the Final Fantasy games? I have. I've been a big, I've been a fan of Final Fantasy since the first one, and I do still have my very first Final Fantasy cartridge too. So, and that cartridge comes all the way from like 1986, I think. So, this guy's on drugs, and six Japan, 3 America. I agree. I really love that one. There's a special place though in my chest for 8. I Am Setsuna, great. Yeah, that is a good one too. A lot of people love 7. 7 is really good. Have you played the remake of 7 by chance? Just the first part, not the. Right now it's in 3 parts, but I don't know if you've played. Oh, my Deerstalker hat is a rental. Oh, dang it. Okay, that's fine. Sprint hat, which I changed. Brewing hat, my brewing hat. Ice hat, sprint hat. Okay, I need badges. What badges did I use? Okay, so I have the hover badge and projectile for the beam attack, and then I have the hat cooldown. For now, let's do these 2. I have it. Oh, remember when Sephiroth killed Mario on the trailer? Couldn't believe that would be devastating. Yes, I'm glad you like it. They did a prequel one that came out, and then they did they had a second part that came out recently, and I have not played that one. We don't have that one just yet, but we will eventually end up getting that too. But yeah, I love it.
DJ.
We love actual attempted murder in our Smash trailers. Yeah. 16 is awesome. 16 is really good, and it's got kind of a more medieval theme. It's really good. the FF7 remake. What I recommend buying, I really do, right alongside them, is buy the soundtracks.
Watch as she beats these hard-boiled card players at their own game on her first try.
Well, he's showing me I can see the 3, and he's got 2 mismatched cards facing outward.
This game is easy to understand, darling. You just guess which number of card the other player's holding from 1 to 10. Which card do you think he's holding, darling? Wow, fantastic, incredible! The answer is indeed 3! Folks at home, you have just witnessed the stunning intuition of a true star!
That's funny.
Fan club.
That's funny. That is really funny. I mean, I guess from their perspective, that was a small miracle, but from our perspective, we clearly know what was going on there.
audience is going crazy.
That was awesome. I loved.
Come over here and show off our new stunner, our new prop.
All right. My girlfriend loved the latest Final Fantasy. Yeah, so yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Final Fantasy. I enjoy them, but I wouldn't say I'm a mega fan or anything, but the music in every game is... Yeah, so I mean, I don't know who's doing... I cannot remember for the life of me who it is that's doing the music in the new ones. But for the longest time, it was Nobuo Uematsu. And I would very much argue that the remastered music that they put into the remastered games was quite good. There we go.
Thank you.
I know I'm not supposed to do it this way. It's like when you get the... Yeah, it's like when you get the... I can't think of it, but the P-switches in Mario. There we go. Alright, you guys. Also watch. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just heard my wife from the other room. She's streaming a horror game, and I just heard her scream, so I'm guessing something got her. I am going to go back and find out where that is in her stream, and I'm going to get to watch it. That will be fun. Yeah, no, if you get a chance, though, the Final Fantasy Remastered soundtrack is amazing. And I love, like, they did the, even with the battle theme, they added like this anvil, like sounding like steel hammers on an anvil kind of thing. And it just worked so well. I mean, man. But Final Fantasy 16, I would say Final Fantasy 16 is also... Final Fantasy is one of those rare games where it's got more... It's way longer than it needs to be in terms of total titles. But it has... There we go. Hi, Sharon. It has so many, good, like, it's more hits than misses. Again, 1 is great, 2's pretty good, 3 is pretty good, 4 is fun, 5's good, 6 is absolutely phenomenal, 7 is great, 8 is, I really like a lot, 9 is really good. 10 is pretty fun. 10-2 I would say is a miss. 11's online only. 12 I would make sure I get this right. 12 is good. 13 not so good. 13-2 I actually like. 13-3 14's online only, and it got good finally. It wasn't good when it first came out, but it is good now. 15 is awesome. And 16 is awesome. Come on, UFO. Slam down. Okay. And then 16 is good. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna go get it. What's her channel? It should be in my description down there. It should be the Siren Ivy. And I think she's streaming The Medium. And so I think something got her. So she's a sweetheart. She's a cutie. You know what I love? The Dynasty Warriors and the Samurai Warrior franchises. Oh, me too. I thought those were really fun. Matter of fact, Samurai Warriors was one of those rare games that they had a... Okay, so it's actually tallying up my points. Samurai Warriors had a Wii U game, and it was good. It was really good. Cool that you both have channels. Yeah, we both like to stream. She's a lot better at it than I am, I think. I just have fun. I play games and then I come online and people have fun with me, and she knows a little bit more about like the tech, the ins, the out. Not the tech. She knows a little bit more about the ins and outs of like the people and the communities and stuff. I don't know much about that. I know more about the tech. Yes, computers, microphones, all that stuff. I know. Okay, I spent money. Am I in trouble? I might be in trouble. They get a lot of criticisms, but I've enjoyed them. No, I agree. I think they're unfairly criticized. I have to play this one. I don't have enough. I'm missing a key item. What am I missing? Okay, I'll enter anyway. When I say I'm missing a key item, what does that mean? Like, what key item am I missing? I just went to say hello, and I think she went offline. Oh, wow. She might have got spooked. That might have spooked her too much. Okay, so
Go on in. We're getting ready to shoot the biggest act. The movie is gonna be the bomb. And I mean bomb in the good way.
I don't know that there is a good way. Even in cinema, a bomb is usually not an ideal piece. What is this? Oh, is this the thing I'm missing? Is the ability to hang on to these hooks? Yeah, I don't think I have a way to hang on to those hooks. What do you have?
Young one.
You'll die in only one hit, only for the brave. No, I'm not going to make it more difficult yet. Also, I need to be able to sell stuff to you, which I can't do.
Than usual today. Should we film?
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. I can't grab onto these yet. Let's see. Yeah, I can't. I gotta take a really adorable pose, though. Yeah, it's a little. Take a little peace sign. Yep, little peace sign. Very cute. Okay, I need to pick up. I need 150 of these, so I may have to replay a level. Let me see if the one that I'm missing in Mafia Town is. Let's see if the one that I'm missing in Mafia Town was the ice hat. Can you act? Would you like the role of my a role in my debut film? Probably won't be made until 2035. I can certainly try. I have acted before, but I don't know if it was. I don't know what people thought of it. I mean, I know what people who saw the stuff that I acted in thought of it, but I don't know what. I don't know what anybody else would think of it. I'm not a Matthew McConaughey type, if that's what people, if that's what you're looking for. I don't know if I'm that good. Yeah, but what would be McConaughey, Bardem, Pedro Pascal, and these guys that can really act. So it's not that either. Okay. So let's see if we can just find the rift for now, and then we'll catch some stuff. This is family. Let's not bring up your old acting career. I've never acted in anything adult or anything inappropriate. I was in. I did stage acting for a couple of years. This is a long time ago, and I had to play. This is not intended to be a admonition of anything or something that, you know, but I played a German officer in a World War II a World War II play. This was, again, a long time ago. but I had to do that, so... and I think I did okay. I tried to practice my German, and tried to make the accent sound natural. Now, I've not practiced a German accent in a long time. I've not had the need to. I'm not German myself. In my... and even in my bloodline, I'm not predominantly German. I'm predominantly Danish. So, very, very different language, very, very different culture. Very, very different involvement in things like that, too. I don't remember. I know it was kind of down in a cave. Looked like kind of a warm cave. Here's a question. Does it matter what world you go into in, like, Mafia Town? Like, what level you go into in Mafia Town to get a to find a time rift? Do you have to, like... Because it looked like that was kind of orangey, so maybe I have to go into the heating up one? I don't know. There we are. I think it was down like here-ish and then into like wall. And worst comes to worst, I can at least gather the 150 necessary. Oh, I didn't realize I forgot. I thought the Mafia were my friends, but I guess this is technically back in time. Well, I could have talked to that guy. I didn't know he could be heard. Okay, let's see. Oh, so this... Okay, hold on. It is nicer to have... It is much nicer now to have the ice jump ability. But anyway, I did stuff like that. But again, that was a long time ago. I haven't necessarily... I played Death. Oh, really? The fire of the little tiki torch hurts me? Alright, fine. Oh, it's one of those guys. No! I want to make horror movies. I think that would be cool. I played Death in a more recent project, or I played The Embodiment of Death, and that project even still is, while being more recent, is still, quite a bit older at this point. I think Nosferatu is, if Nosferatu is as good as I think it is. That it will kickstart my inspiration like crazy. I hope so. It looked really cool, and it's always great to get to see Willem Dafoe and stuff. I watched a movie with him. A couple months ago. That was actually really kind of pretty good. Definitely very adult orientated, but it was called Poor Things, and I think it was him and Anna Taylor-Joy. Actually pretty good. Again, very adult orientated. If you are someone who is, has kids around or whatever, then probably would not recommend. But outside of that, yeah, pretty good. Not bad. Funny and sad a little bit. Yeah, he's very good in The Lighthouse. The fact that he gave that speech without even blinking, that monologue without even blinking, I mean, man, that is impressive. What the heck am I doing? Okay, if you were asking that question, I will tell you what I'm trying to do, but I may not be succeeding. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. But I may not be succeeding in is I'm trying to find that time rift, while also... This one? Okay. I'll just wiggle. While also trying to gather enough coins to go into that other... that other world, in the bird world. I got yarn. I think it's just regular yarn. Yeah, it is brewing yarn. Okay, this definitely feels exclusive. 1 second. Alright. Apparently he watched The Witch, loved it, asked for a meeting with Robert Eggers, and ended up being in the Lighthouse. He's also in the Northman too. I'm sure that he and Robert Eggers became really good friends then.
Don't enter cave, please. Child can't enter cave. Boss orders. No one allowed into cave.
Okay, I thought that was... I was looking for the time rift. That was the idea. I'll have to take a look at The Witch. You recommended it as a top tier, so I definitely will have to give it a look, because I would... I very much liked The Lighthouse. I very much thought that was a really good... I very much thought that was a really good movie, so... I already got the ice yarn. Why would I have to use... Why would you put ice yarn? Okay, curious. Why would you put ice yarn in a place that you have to have the ice hat to get to? Oh, maybe you don't. Maybe there are more than one ways to skin this cat. Wait, am I stuck?
Little girl got item? But how? You must tell Mafia. Mafia need to know. What perfect for hide and punch.
Hide and punch. Okay. Can I blow this door up? Nope. Okay. Okay, we'll just do it that way. Now go... Wait, what? Why did it tell me to do that there? I thought that was going to be for the cooldown. Ah, that badge is doing me really well. Excuse me. All right, let's see. I'm not sure. Am I overlooking where the time rift would be? Because it's in a. It looks like it's in a cave. Or at least in the entrance to a cave, but they said I can't enter the cave, and when I shot through it, it didn't look like anything. It didn't look like any place inside of that cave where I could just stop. Okay, I'll just go this way. I'm not really seeing another, like a cave entrance. It does seem like it was kind of closer to the islands. So let me go down a little bit here and see it come around the island and see if that's maybe where it is. That's another good. I guess that's another good question for it. Is favorite movies? What is your favorite movie? I'm not as much of a cinephile as I am a gaming lover of games. But I definitely enjoy movies, and I'm fairly simple, I think, on the movies that I enjoy. I have played many more games, though, than I have seen movies. I mean, just undoubtedly. You know, my game collection, my movie collection's okay. You know, we've got a lot, but as far as ones I've actually seen, you know, I have probably not seen every movie that we have. even once. I've seen, some of them, and some of them my wife has seen, and some of them we've both seen together, of course, but okay, I have enough to travel on if I have to. John Carpenter's The Thing and Terminator 2, which is really, those are good choices. Pirates of the Caribbean, yes, that is a really good choice. The first one is your favorite, is it? Or here's where it should be, right? I'm fairly certain that's where it should be, right? Right there. Let me keep going around. It's hard to say what my favorite movie is. So again, with games, I've played a lot. It'd be harder for me to pick a definitive, game that's just no way that there's anything better. I know what my favorite game is, but even still, it's like, I mean, our game collection is just past, it's just past 13. I think we're just past 13,000 titles. But movies, I think I've got like maybe 1,000 movies, maybe. Mine, if I had to pick a movie that I'll go back to 100 times over just because, is Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows. With Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. And I'm trying to think of the actor who played Moriarty, because he was great too. Jared, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go back to the hub and try it on the hot level. It'd be the Harry Potter series? Okay. And I've seen some of those. I've seen 4 or 5 of those, I think. I haven't seen all of them just yet, but they've been pretty good from what I've seen so far. I've never seen anything whatsoever related to Sherlock Holmes. That's a shame. They're really good. Henry Cavill has been Sherlock Holmes. Sir Ian McKellen has been Sherlock Holmes. Robert Downey Jr. has been Sherlock Holmes. And I think he's going to come back and do a Sherlock Holmes movie again. Another one. I don't know if it's a prequel or whatever, but let me try to go back in and do the lava level. We'll see if it's there. When we make a movie podcast in 5 years, I'll watch. Hey, that's fine. I'm good with that. They're really good. The first one's okay, and then the second one is great. I have seen some episodes of the Sherlock show with Benedict Cumberbatch. They're okay. Their spins on the actual stories from the books, like The Hound of the Baskervilles, I think is in there.
Look at Miss.
A Study in Scarlet, which is one of the original ones, is they have their version of it, which is called A Study in Pink. So those are very cool, but I'm going to take a look one more time with this if I can find that rift. If I can't find the rift, then so be it. It's definitely bricked. I've called that actor Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, for so long I forgot. Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch. He does a pretty good job. He's definitely a different take on Sherlock. So, like, Sherlock in the books is like mind-wise, I'd say that he's got it better. Benedict Cumberbatch does a little bit better job of the mind of. Well, I don't know. RDJ does a great job. He's charming. He's kind of antisocial. He's silly. He plays off of Jude Law really well, who plays Watson. I mean, all of that's really good. In the books, Sherlock is a little bit less uptight than the one from Cumberbatch's portrayal. Okay, so this is the red bricked area. I don't see anything that's got like a cave. Again, if I don't find it relatively quickly, then I will, I'll just go on to the bird one that I can do. Because it says I'm missing something to do the other bird one. He's a detective, isn't he? He's a consulting detective, which is a position that he basically made up, that he's so good that people were like, alright, we gotta give him a shot. So, like, he's not actually a part of the police force, he is just a... And I love the Sherlock Holmes games, too. Like, the games are fun. They make you feel very... I mean, they're definitely gonna make your brain stretch a little bit, but they make you feel like you're actually figuring out puzzles, and I love puzzles. I really like puzzle games, especially if it's like solving crimes. It's that kind of like puzzles in general. You know, they could be. Professor Layton did that best, I think. But yeah, I would say it's some of the best. They're some of the best games too. Is it more straightforward detective, or are there any kind of horror elements to it? The first one actually has some horror to it, just a little bit. Not anything I would consider to be outlandishly scary or anything, but it does actually have some horror to it. The second one is just detective stuff. No horror, but good, good thread. I have not played the remake. I've played a remake. I haven't played the new remake. I've played the original, of course. I have the original Alone in the Dark games, which I love, with the redhead Edward Carnby. And then I played the remake back at launch when it came out, the one that tried to shoehorn him into the unlikable protagonist. Which I thought was really cool. I passed it. It's a really cool idea, but... Sadly, the studio has been shut down because Embracer have unrealistic sales expectations and are killing multiple talented studios. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. The new one looked like it actually leaned more into the old source material with Redhead Carnby and... Like, Carnby was kind of... Originally, in the old one, Carnby was kind of like he was kind of like a gentleman. He was a... I've been playing too much, not now, but I was playing... These aren't so far too bad because I've played so much Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and those rifts are insane. I love the music. This is one of my favorite tracks. And I looked through the soundtrack, and I got the soundtrack, and I could not find this track. I know it's there, I just don't know where. Why? I don't know why it made me run sideways. Excuse me. I really need to get back into my own mindset and start enjoying things again, because I miss diving into horror. Yeah, absolutely. That's my thing, is like, I just don't care about what everybody else has to, like, I don't care, I don't need everybody else to agree with me on the best game ever. The fact that we don't agree is perfectly okay. Well, I tried to reach it well before I did that, but oh well. Try it again. I don't need everybody. That's the thing, is I don't need everybody to like. A lot of people I feel today need affirmation that the game that they're playing or the movie that they're watching is is tip top. Why can I not grab it? I'm surely doing something wrong. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I know I'm doing something wrong, though, clearly. I guess if I can't grab it this time, then I try to jump up the side and just try it again on the next go-around. Okay, I guess I was just missing it. Permit me with just 1 second to take a break. I need to cough, and I'm going to take a quick break to do it. So I'm going to let this spin for just a minute. I'm going to go grab something. Actually, I'll put the be right back sign just in case anyone coming in. It won't take more than a couple seconds. Alright. Sorry about that. Shouldn't have taken too long. Welcome back, thank you. Okay. I'm at that point too, have been for a long time. Can't remember the last time I bought a game day one. I've been adding things to the list to eventually get to. That's fair. Don't watch any coverage review outside of guys like Viddy, which is fair. The pro coverage I ignore. How can you be a professional? I'll take this one. Okay. How can you be a professional? How can you give a professional opinion on something that is so heavily subjective? A professional opinion, to me, means that it could be a thing or two, but it is undeniably one of those things, right? So let me explain. When you go to a doctor and you tell the doctor, you say, "Hey, doctor, I'm intruder alert. What is this? What do we have here?" Wait, I think he was in that room I was just in. No, he wasn't. Where is he? I have to pay better attention to where the heck. Oh, maybe he's in the room that I normally am in. No? Okay. Mr. Jarman. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of looks, I mean, like this game, everybody's adorable, so. That's a chair. Yeah, he's in the room I normally am.
So, we meet again. My arch nemesis.
Why are we arch nemesis?
What? You don't remember me? How rude.
No, I don't think we've ever met.
Boss of the Mafia, remember? You blew me up in our little indiscretion, and your young friend captured my remains in this jar?
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know that happened.
Without a body. I should be furious, but it is okay. The past is the past, and I'll accept your carcass as an apology.
Things of the past is the past.
Hand it over? Such nerve on such a small child. If I had hands, I would slap you. I'll just buy a new body then. There has to be some poor soul out there who would be willing to trade his corpse for money.
Well, I don't necessarily know. Hold on, let me grab another lozenge. I don't necessarily know that that's how that works. The dead people are not usually good at that. Let's see.
I may not look like it right now, but I'm well traveled.
Okay.
Buy my map badge, and I will show you where you can find relics that will make...
When still it points to gifts. I can't do that yet, but I appreciate you for letting me know. I wish that actually was the thing that I needed, but I appreciate you nonetheless. All right. I gotta go and do the bird thing. All right, let me see here. You don't make business transactions with dead people? I don't, personally. It just is bad for business. This guy I'll watch, Mr. G-Star321, he's a favorite of mine. He hasn't uploaded in a while, but his approach is so refreshing. He just plays games and comments throughout. Funny, too. Not an ounce of disingenuousness from him. Goodness. Everyone is so robotic and pre-planned. It's nice to see people play games and just talk about from knowledge and passion. I try to do that. I don't necessarily... I have a ton of passion. I don't know if I have a lot of knowledge. But I've been around a while, and I've played a lot of games, and I've worked in the gaming industry. So I know a little bit. I know some things. All right. That's new. I'm glad I noticed. Sorry, I didn't pay more attention to that. Anyway. Hey. But the thing about it is that game knowledge, so I was talking about opinion, professional opinion. If I go to the doctor and I tell a doctor that I have been sniffing and I've been sneezing and I've got this thing happening and this thing happening, maybe coughing up or sneezing nasty looking stuff, then they're going to look at it and they're going to go, hey, it could be a couple of things. It could be rhinitis. It could be a case of rhinitis. It could be the flu. No, it couldn't. If you're coughing up colorful stuff, it wouldn't be the flu. Flu is viral, so viral doesn't usually produce that byproduct. Bacterial produces that byproduct, but there could be other bacterial infection, right? It could be a sinus infection. It could be a common cold. It could be, and it could be any plethora of bacterial infection, right? But a professional opinion is it can only be one type. Maybe a specialist will know more about one than the other. With games, it doesn't work that way. Like, if you like another game, you're still not wrong. Before I get to him, if you like a different game because I don't, you're still not wrong. And if I've been in the gaming industry or have any authority to speak therein, just because I've done that doesn't mean I'm right either. Like, oh, hey, I played more games than you, so I know what I'm talking about. No, you don't. You don't know what my tastes are and what I like. Like, and I don't know yours. So again, we have games. Ash, you and I have had it. Games where you and I don't agree on what we don't necessarily agree, and we're like, maybe that's I like it. Witcher's a good example of that, right? Witcher 3. I'm here to tell you that I like the game, but not that it's the best game ever for you. Just maybe one for me. I'd love to play it on the channel, but my goodness, there's way too much risky stuff I'd have to try and blur. Sorry. That's the thing with reviews. There's no objective way to review something. It's also the easiest thing to do in terms of game coverage. All you have to do is play a game and give your thoughts. The fact that a guy IGN was plagiarizing reviews is insane. Yeah.
Hello, Doc.
Well, and that's the thing too. I can review a game and say, like, if I review a game too, I love the way, again, I said this before, I love the way Game Informer used to do it. Graphics, music, sound design, story, playability, controls, right? Those 5 factors, maybe the 6th factor here and there. That was cool. Excuse me. That was cool. Because I can stack those things empirically up against other things. Now, music's still going to come to taste, but music, sound design, like, does it fit the theme? That can be objective. Like, I can objectively look at something and say, the fact that they used a theremin in an Old West doesn't fit the theme, right? Theremins for sci-fi or horror. But, yeah.
We're about to start recording the big parade.
I obviously agree. If we both review Street Fighter 6, maybe a fighting game fan would get something more from my review due to my experience with the genre. But your review is just yeah, I mean, you're going to be able to speak more technically to a fighting game, and you're going to be able to say, yes, you can do this, you can't do this. Sure. But you're not... Did I have fun isn't necessarily going to be more valid than my did I have fun, right? With us having both stated that that's the case. Like, if you're like, oh, I'm really technical, then we might be like, I had fun, but I didn't really know what I was doing. It's a good game to learn. I don't know. Anyway. Basically reaction content. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing, but it's not...
We'll need to use our special prop. It'll pop out at the very end.
1 second.
Way down.
I think I gotta pay attention to what he's doing.
Really isn't fit for it.
Okay, cool. Like, that's kind of what I'm doing here, but I'm reacting to my own content. That's cool. I love these little outfits. I also love, there's a little waddle. Ready? Here we go. Okay, that's really... Okay, so this does the same thing as...
You look great, darling.
All right.
Don't worry.
That's kind of what mine is. Reaction content, I think, is... reaction content can be fun sometimes, like seeing what other people think about Star Wars, this and that and the other. Like, as they're watching it, they're not scripted, it's a genuine reaction. That can have some valid... It can be valid, too. I had thought about doing that at some point to the Acolyte, to Star Wars The Acolyte, but then I was like, you know what?
We'll let you know.
I can give my opinion when it's asked for. Nobody cares. I love Star Wars. If I don't like this, then somebody else might. That's kind of how I try to view everything. I hope that I just want people who... What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't pay enough attention, I guess. Okay, these guys are following me. And that's fine. Didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, shoot, I'm caught on the lip. No way. I got caught on the lip of the door frame, the roof frame.
Get ready.
Oh, okay.
Go!
It seems like a good way to do it if I'm just supposed to run away. I mean, I thought I was supposed to be leading the band, but they're actually hostile for some reason. I don't know why. So I need to take the most circuitous route. But I... Uh-oh. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Son of a gun. I did not intend for that. But I only took 1 heart of damage because I was in the iframes.
Turn the heat up in this movie! Darling, can you turn on the pyrotechnics?
It's an oven. Oh, are they chasing me still while I turn the pyrotechnics on? Oh, this isn't good. This is bad. How do did I turn it on? Okay, this sounds like Mario Galaxy. Oh, I died on the high wire. Okay, hold on. Let me catch this really quick. I can't wait for you. Me and you, Gareth, all have different perspectives and opinions. It's going to be fun. I think so too. Your review would be just as important, especially to our more casual fan too. And yeah, there's different. It's good to have it from all areas, from all views. I think that's going to be some of, like, when we come out with our little with our channel and we kind of do our our thing. I think that's the idea. That's the thing, is to give a genuine outlook on things from 3 different perspectives. We're going to disagree, and that's going to be okay, and that's going to be awesome, because it's going to allow people to come in and say, well, he didn't like it because he was more of a casual, or he didn't like it because he was not a fan of this, but he liked it because this, and it kind of allows them to cobble together what they think they may like a little bit more accurately, I think. And it may be possible that they just hear, hey, we all like it, all right, let me try this again.
Get ready.
This is actually kind of tough. Or maybe it's not and I'm just really bad at it, but either way, I'm having fun, so, I do need to get that bonk badge for this. I don't know what these penguin things are, but I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna try to, at least. I may not get them before the timer's up.
It's time to turn the heat up, darling.
Okay, I think... Was I turning them when I did the, when I was attacking, hitting attack? I'll try again. I don't have like a spinny move, or otherwise, because like I feel like that would be what I need, like the Mario spinny move. That turned it on. I saw it. Okay. I really need to be higher up. 1 second and I'll catch up things. I needed to remember that was there for one. Okay. See if I can get some more distance here. Alright, there we go. If you're asking why I went in the circle, I was just trying to get additional distance. I don't know if that's how it works or if they're just completely rubber banded to you at a prefixed distance unless you stop, so that I probably did nothing. Okay, cool. They just copied my path. Okay, that's good then. Oh, goodness, they're still going. Uh-oh. Well, the pyrotechnics also hurt just as a... Oh, the whole floor actually hurts. I thought somebody had a heart for me, but I guess not. Uh-oh. I thought somebody had a heart for me, but I guess not.
Get ready. Go!
Okay, do I have to start all the way over, or... It looks like it. That's okay. Okay. I don't know what these do. Well, I have to remember, you don't automatically get back up every time you dash. You have to hit the jump button to escape. Dang it. I need to find a heart. Okay. Ask me for the pyrotechnics again. Oh, what the heck? What was I doing?
This movie needs more action!
Oh, no, it didn't start over. So I just needed to find... I tried. I didn't realize... Okay.
Get ready.
So fireworks are already on. Dang it, I was trying to leave that heart there for later if I needed it. I don't know what happens if I pick up the penguin tokens, but I'm gonna make a guess that it's a bonus. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm doing slightly better, only slightly. Oh, really? You threw it off the edge? All right, well. Thank you. Why did you guys flood the whole city for this also? Like, this is not safe.
This movie needs more action! Darling, turn on the cannons for the big fireworks show!
Okay. Use some of those iframes. This sounds like a Bowser ship. Okay. Kind of looks like one too, a little bit with the bullet bills. I'm gonna die right there. Dang. That's actually tough. So you use music from Harris Heller in your stream breaks already? Hold on. If you don't, I recommend using Meteor Binge by him. It's good. Yeah, I have a big list of Harris Heller stuff. I've got all of his Streambeat stuff downloaded, but then I also have about 1,000. I think it's around 1,000. Maybe it's between 800 and 1,000 songs that I have purchased the rights to use without consequence. So that are lo-fi. Sorry, I should clarify. And so I kind of just have a big playlist that they're all in, and then I let them play in a shuffled playlist. I let them play in a shuffled playlist with them, but I will happily find that one because I'm pretty darn sure I've got it in the playlist. And see if I might not be able to even use it for the outro. Yeah, there's no way this was the run. Dang it. Maybe it is, I don't know. I'm not gonna give up yet.
This movie needs more action.
That was the worst time to interrupt. I'm in midair. Whoops. Okay, these firework floors are killing me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll see if I've probably got it in the list. I'll take a look and see if I can find it. So this part, yeah, the difficulty ramped up for me, at least on this part, quite a bit. Because the band is problematic, but then now I can't land on 2 or 3 of the platforms while they count down. They've got fireworks. And then on top of that, those bullet bill firework cannons. Not ideal. Whoa. I certainly wish that would have been the time. Uh-oh. That's fine.
This moving.
Okay, let's see if I can hit the on button from here. Nope. I'll have to take a second piece of damage for it, but should be okay. Okay, sorry, I'm super focused on this for just a second. I'm trying really hard to make this the one, but I don't yet know. This I mean, does this not sound like a Bowser ship though from Mario? Oh, I hate you guys. Okay, taking damage. Now I can go my normal little square circle-ish path. I wish some people had some hearts for me.
Time to release the parade surprise.
That was... oh, okay. there we go. Good Lord. I'm sorry. Where the birds... Okay, you're doing good. Thank you. It really does. Yeah, that ramped up a little bit for me. That was fun, but that ramped up a bit for me. Definitely took more deaths there than I'm hoping I will take out otherwise, but I don't know yet. Okay, let me catch back up with Ash as well. If you like platformers, I highly recommend Pumpkin Jack. Some good... Yeah, I like Pumpkin Jack quite a bit, actually. I have it on Switch. Let's see. I'm back. Let's see. He's making a new game called Akambot. Looks great. Okay, I'll have to take a look. I haven't seen Akambot for sure, or Akimbot. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that yet. Pumpkin Jack, I know. We have on PC, and we also have it on Switch. We really like the idea of that one, and the aesthetic is really cool. Character is really cool. So I didn't get any new items. I still don't know what item I'm meant to get on well, hold on, let me go back. So I got that, so the finale is almost full. I feel like I selected the wrong thing. Matter of fact, I'm fairly certain I did. I'll have to take a look at this. Have you seen Click with Adam Sandler? I have seen that, and I think that game epitomizes the fear of wanting bad moments to pass. Yeah, I saw that way back when it first came out, and it's like, the thing you need for that is in the third world. Okay, and the thing I need for the Mafia Continent, is it also in the third world? Because the Mafia Continent had a thing missing too. I watched a film called About Time. Also, watch that. I feel like that's awful. I feel like that's awful. You'll have to forgive me if I have to if I respectfully decline. Click tricked me. That'll come later than the third. Okay, so these are all kind of intertwined then. Let me take a look at this one more time. So I had me on Train Rush, and then... Okay, so there's a time rift in the Train Rush. Well, I say I find this... Oops, nope. That can be in this one, so let me see if I can go ahead and do this one. See if I can find that rift, and I think that'll be where I'll call it, because that means I've finished everything I can finish on the first two worlds, and I'll have to start the third world, which is okay with me. And I think we'll call that a good stream, and that way I can go off and soothe my throat a little bit, if that's all right. If I would love to do, we normally do.
Hello there. As you can tell, from one owl to another, we can share details, yes? What is your uncle's sister's maiden? Oh. Did you know? But if you had a pet, what do you think the name of your pet's childhood pet would be?
Okay. Yeah, no, I was say when we get usually closer to there we go. Usually when we get closer to New Year's is when I do something like that. More or less. I think the longest ones we've done were like 8-hour streams. So I figure it's in one of these booths, and I figure it's in this booth actually over here. Yep. I'm right. I got good. Good Linkin Park song. My favorite Linkin Park song is on Meteor, and it is track number 9, I believe, which was the Breaking the Habit. Let me pause real quick. What am I supposed to do for the rest of the night? Forget this, I'm leaving. Okay, I'm back. 1 sec, I'm gonna sneeze. There we are. No way I don't do it. QWERTY sounds like an adjective to you, or to me. I couldn't tell why. I can understand that. QWERTY is just the keyboard layout. There is QWERTY, which is popular, and then another one called Azerty, which is also very popular. But QWERTY is popular for where we are currently, and then Azerty, I think, is popular in... I don't know where Azerty is popular. Middle East, perhaps? I'm not sure. Okay, can I jump on these wires? No. Huh. Can I jump on the pole? Okay, it wants me to wall jump. I got you. Okay, it definitely goes a little faster than I expected it to go. But this is cool. So, okay, so now we get the green. Okay, I get it now. So the green R. Activate, deactivate. Red, deactivate. Probably because it sounds like quirky. Oh, that's a good point. Did that owl actually hurt? Did an owl attack me? There we go. Alright, I'll let that just happen. It's funny how many games decided to take the Rift, this kind of Rift approach, which I think is really good. Like I said, Star Wars even has one of these. Here, let me just stay up here and wait my turn. Whoops. Okay, goodness. I thought I was in trouble. I almost was. Okay, there we go. I like the fact that these are just little sleepy... Aw. I like the fact that they're just little sleepy guys. And then their balloon breaks, and that's their attack. It's like, I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I just woke up here. Okay, what would I do? I think... this is what I would do. Okay, there we go. And then this button. Okay, and I'm sorry, I'm super focused on this. I love this. This is fun. These riffs are... one of the things I was saying is everybody kind of seems to have jumped on it, but I had some in Star Wars. They were just, I mean, brutal. To the point where I was like, I felt like I was doing stuff correctly and I was still falling off. Whereas this feels like every time I've fallen off, it's been completely my fault. Alright. If you spell QWERTY backwards, it actually says Alucard. Not a lot of vampires know that. Well, I can't see in mirrors, right? You can't see the backwards aspect of it, so... I got a Santa hat flare? Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm taking a Santa hat flare. Yeah. That's cool. I'm gonna take a Santa hat flare. I like the... I mean, I probably will wear the normal ice hat as much as I do the Santa one, but I like that. All the guys are wiggly. So I'm guessing that these are people, because I can see the conductor, I can see the Mafia, so I'm guessing these other people are from, I see Mustache Girl. I guess the other two people on the right there are from other worlds. I have to assume one of them is a horror one. Have you watched Violent Night? No, I haven't, and I want to see it really badly with David Harbour. Let me go ahead and open what the next world is, because I want to see that. No, and I love David Harbour. I think he's phenomenal. I've never seen, what is it called? Stranger Things either. Alpine Skyline. Huh. Wait a minute. I can't remember this. Oh, this was my original room. Never mind. David Harbour's in the new Alone in the Dark. I think I had seen something about that, but I guess I had forgotten. Maybe I'm wrong. I need to take a look at that because I like David Harbour quite a bit. Stay up on the okay. I have my little Santa hat on, but the eye sculpture doesn't change. That's all right. That's adorable. So I want Alpine Skyline. Definitely sounds like a 35 timepieces to fix the water heater, I assume. Dirty laundry. No, to fix the washing machine. All right. What is this? Oh, it's a chair. All right. And then... why can I not go in here? Just because of the void of space? I mean, it's not the void of space. I can see on the other side of the hallway. Or I could. This is the hallway, but... okay. So this looks to be like my arboreum, I think. Alright. The next room is in the original room. Oh, okay. Next chapter, I mean, I gotcha. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I think that's a great... I don't like having it spoiled, but yeah, you're coming in and you're helping point me in the right direction, so I definitely appreciate that. So we'll do one. We'll do one of these. Subcon Forest, contractual obligations. All right, now this creature I like the look of, but he does look like a boo. Like a boo. There we go. I hope it's horror. Every game that is like this needs a Halloween horror stage. Banjo-Kazooie has one. Banjo-Tooie has one, kind of. I would love if this one had one. What did I say about the theremin? Also, you've helped me in the murder level by showing me where a piece of evidence was that I did, or where a piece of evidence I did. Which one? I didn't figure I'd be able to show you anything new about this game. Yeah, what did I say about the theremin, though? Horror comes into it, then guess what happens to theremin? The one that the dog gives you. Oh, okay. Did you just skip that because you thought it was the time waster, like he says? Nah, I'm gonna leave you alone for now. Alright, what are you? Oh, come here, bird. Come here, bird. I didn't set the fire, I'm literally ice. Oh, really? I was going to try to use my ice hat again, but... Here we go. Hey, Bronte, welcome back. I think I'm going to try this one, and then I think I'm going to call it a stream, but I appreciate you for popping back in, saying hi. Oh, hey, Thumb, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Doing all right. We found a horror level, so we're good there.
Nobody enters my home and leaves in one piece. Tell you what, hang on a minute. You get to live. That's right. Aren't you lucky?
Sounds like he's trying to go kind of for a Mark Hamill Joker.
Normally I eat your soul and toss your body, but you're a lucky one. You won the lottery because I just happen to be missing the brain dead servant. That's right.
Is my little character terrified? Oh, she looks scared.
Now I need a new towel. So tell you what, I've got a piece of paper here. Don't worry about the details. I just need you.
I would vanish.
Right here at the bottom.
I've subscribed to your channel. That's why I'm back. Well, I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. Again, I really do appreciate that. I've said it before. I appreciate it. I don't do it for the numbers. I just have fun and love meeting people who like having fun and talking about fun things with them. But I very much appreciate that it was something you enjoyed enough that you were willing to say, "Hey, I'd like to know when I can come back," and they might be there. I'm actually getting money from the lottery. I do not play the lottery, but I think I'm with you, Ash. I think I would just disappear as best as I could. I mean, I'd still work. I don't know if I'd disappear. I'd probably actually just do the same thing I've always done. Find murder spirits, clean the well. Following parts of the force will be available. I'll be keeping anything you find on the way.
That seals the deal. We're in business. Whoops! Guess this soul. Don't worry though. If you finish your chores quickly, and don't you dare forget our little contract. I put it in your.
I meant to hit B. Dang it. Well, for me to feel empty inside, I seem still to be adorable. It's very taxed. Yeah. I would do the same. It would disappear, but taxes, stuff to be paid, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely very taxed. It's cash only, especially if you do the cash out option. It's incredibly taxed. I meant to hit decline contract, but I don't think that you can. I don't know what happens if you decline the contract, because I hit A instead of B. I was going to hit B, but... Not even the Joker, Batman wanted to mess around with attack. That's true. In the original animated series, he was like, Batman, sure, but the IRS, no way. Okay, I don't understand. And now I do. Okay, what do I have? Did I get a spooky hat? Dweller mask yarn. Spooky yarn requires 12. I have 12 yarn. I'm gonna make this hat. All right, let's do it. Boop, boop, ba-doo. I thought I had 12 yarn. I have 10 yarn. Son of a gun. I don't know why I thought I had 12 yarn. That's what I get for trying to keep a manual count while doing everything else. 24%. That's probably right. Again, I know the cash option. If they pay you out over time, they pay you they tax you less. If they pay you if they do the cash payout all at once, so I assume that I need the spooky hat for these. If they pay you all at once, then I believe you are taxed that full amount. I think it's close to 50%. It may be where you live, I'm not sure, but I think it's even closer to 50% if you can believe it. So $1 million, you're getting out 500,000. But again, 500,000, still more money than I probably need. So I think I would just act like I would say no publicity. I don't want publicity. I think I would just keep working my job, and I think I would. I have a financial advisor who's a good friend of mine, and I think I would probably talk to him and say, "Hey, what do you recommend that I do? How do you recommend that I invest this? What do you recommend I put it in? That kind of stuff." Because just because I made $500,000 one time doesn't mean it's going to keep coming in at $500,000. That's why I keep my job. Richard didn't even say he'd give me the money. Size, yeah. It's like, I think everybody, that's the thing about the publicity it kills you, is that everybody wants a piece of it, and it's like, oh, can I use my ice hat to break this? Nope, it doesn't work that way. What about my potion hat? Oh, you know what? We could just do this. I use this, right? I tried to throw it. It didn't work. I'm going to take this. There we are. That's what we're looking for. Okay, I'm going to try to do that same thing up there, but I don't know if I can hit it. The ideal is to keep a low profile. Well, I've been a loyal mod for 12 years, and I'm here for you. No, and not 12 years. Like, I think I would help the people that needed help, but I think if I were... I'm just talking out loud about something. I can't win a game that I never play, right? But I believe that if I were to win, that'd be the way to go. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that another? Oh, it's ice yarn, but it's okay. It's +1 yarn, so I don't care. You know, I haven't been going for 12 years. I've been going for 8. I've been streaming in YouTube, making YouTube stuff for 8. Yeah, I haven't been going for quite that long. I've been going since I've been going for 8 years. So we definitely have gotten along for a long time in it. Known each other since '66. What is this? What is this? Okay, that's the merchant. So am I meant to find the merchant and capture him? Murder the spirits. Okay.
Hello there!
Okay.
You didn't forget about me, did ya?
No, I didn't forget about you. What's up?
Working on any contractual obligations lately? Check it out! Those incredibly annoying fire spirits, their little dances creating these incredibly annoying barriers that stop me from getting the parts of my...
That's fine.
Of them. I don't...
Okay, I'll get rid of them, but let me do my thing. I was almost here.
Badges are
Okay, that didn't do anything. He took... Word... Ah, you son of a gun. Okay, fine. What is your job, Retro? I am an auditor. Yeah, I'm an auditor.
We want to die. We want to burn bright. And our bonfire needs more fuel.
Only the finest paintings will do. Okay.
Dwellers are so hard to talk to.
Okay, fine. Something going on there. All right, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm an auditor. That's the best way to say it. I've been many things. Another piece of yarn. I can craft my spooky hat. I've been many different things over the course of a long time, but auditor is the current title, and I've been that for several years. But yeah, in my tenure, I have been, or over my lifetime, I've been I've been a teacher, algebra. Wait, what? Okay, I know, I'll find them. I taught algebra. I worked in the gaming industry a long time ago, but I worked in the gaming industry. Not like video games. I mean, not like hunting, but actually like video games is what I mean. I worked in that for a long time. I worked in cyber. The longest tenure I had was I worked in cybersecurity and fiber optic design. Dang it. So I worked in that for a good several years. Actually, the only reason I stopped doing that is because the company sold out from under me, and so we were all laid off in favor of the company's new people. Which, that's fine, it happens. Business is business. Now I'm gonna make the spooky hat. Let's see. You could have secretly been a moderator for him since before his channel. That's how it works. I put on my resume that I'm a mod. Nice. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this mask. It's really cute. Alright. But yeah, I've done a lot of things over a long time. I've been around a minute. But that's alright. Again, so that's, you know, I'm gonna assume that there's a painting or something. Oh, it's ice. Okay. I need a plum and a worm. I never thought that I would say those words. And now that I've said them, I'm not sure if I like it. Come here. I need the soul.
Maybe you could break the ice with them, friend.
Yeah, no, I need to use closer worm. I like this music too. This
Maybe you could break the ice with them, friend.
there we go. Oh, cool. That's an unknown relic. I think I have the match for that. Of course, you've known Retro since 1866. How else would you have become a mod? Yeah, I say candidly, Ash and I and Thumb and I have been talking for some time. Actually, they've been kind enough to be mods on the channel and to just be friends and talk with me about stuff and work with me on stuff. I mean, a lot of good stuff, a lot of fun. So, but I have been doing this. I haven't been streaming as long. I've only been streaming for, you know, maybe 4 or 5 years. I was making edited stuff earlier on with my brother, my younger brother, just playing old games that we liked, that we had a history with, and candidly commentating on them and all that kind of good stuff because we thought that might be fun. And it is. It was fun and it is fun. Clean the subcon well. They were fire, so they did. How do you strangle fire? With rope that's flammable?
Don't think I'm done with you. There's more of these pets around my forest. Next on your to-do list, clean up the subcon. I also have some other work that I cannot do myself. But enough talk. You look like you can handle multiple. Pick one. What's a real one?
Enter the manor, find out what's in the attic. Or deliver packages to 10 of my minions. Act 5. This one seems... Alright, we'll do this one. There you go, I've signed my name. You don't actually know that's my name. The banner's really cool. Alright, very cool. Alright, I'm glad I chose that one. I didn't see that till after.
Right. I found one of them while hunting some poor soul. You can keep it, but this is the only time I'll reward you for completing parts of a contract. Because guess what? I'm not legally obligated to.
Oh, so I get a timepiece automatically for this? Alright. I guess I will take it. I like this Haunted Forest one, though. This is cool. I've got my little spooky wolf mask on. That is a good trade for my soul. Spooky wolf mask and a timepiece. Also, if I lost my soul, would I care if I got timepieces anymore? I don't know. I don't know what the soul is supposed to do, what like it's supposed to manage. Alright, let's see where that puts me. Also, the place is named Subcon Force because it's in the bedroom based on the subconscious of your brain. Oh! Ooh, that's interesting. And meanwhile, here I am. And everything's become so clear. That cooldown badge is fantastic. Like, that cooldown is so quick. Alrighty, everyone. I think I'm going to call it a stream. Here we are at... Sorry about that. 5:15 my time. So I'm going to say thank you very much for all being here. I did all that I could do of World 2, finished all of the time rifts I had available to me, and finished the first world, or first contract of World 3. A lot of fun. It was pretty cool. Which is really interesting because Super Mario Bros. 2, the American version, also had a place named Subcon. I don't remember that. That's awesome. I'm going to have to take a look at that. I mean, I haven't played Super Mario Bros. 2 in some time, so I need to go back and play that. That is one of my favorites. I mean, it's one of my favorite. I think it's a classic retro game. But yeah, let me... I'm going to go ahead and scoot over. Alright. I'm gonna see if you guys... I'm not sure if you can hear that. Alright, I was making sure. Sorry about that. So I want to say thank you to everybody for popping in, watching the stream. If you popped in, said hi, didn't pop in and say hi, but popped in and lurked, or you see this after the fact, or if you stayed and talked with me and helped me out, had fun, Ash and Fighting Max and for popping in, Thumb Bros for popping in, Bronte96, welcome in, and thank you so much for saying hi and coming back and taking a look at what we do here. Again, channel's fairly simple. It's not about numbers, it's not about getting paid, there's not ad revenue made, nothing like that. It's just about playing games, talking with friends, having fun. That's the whole purpose of it. It's meant to be kind of a comfortable place to just chill. Your Sunday's a little boring, you're just kind of sitting in having a lazy Sunday, play a game, pop us in on the side if you want to, and we'll talk while you're playing your game and I'm playing mine. I'm fine with that. I think that's great. It's kind of like when you were, again, I'm speaking, I don't know what the demographic is. I don't know how many, I say demographic, but I don't know what the age range of everyone is. I know some of your ages, I have a speculation about some of them, But back in the day, you didn't have internet. You just have people come over and play a game with you. And just because we have online and it's fun and convenient now doesn't mean I think we should lose that. I like the idea of still getting to hang out and I don't know, I guess play games together. I think that that's something we should never lose. I think that that's part of what makes the gaming community special. I'm going to try something really quickly if I can find it. But I think that's what I mean. Obviously, games are great, but I think that part of what makes the gaming community so special is hanging out and talking about it. There we go. There we go. I hate to advertise my stuff, but I'm going to be streaming tomorrow if you want to be there. I'd love to be there. I do work tomorrow. I'm actually going to be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off Thursday, Friday of this week because Independence Day and taking a bit of extra time. But if I can pop in, I certainly will pop in. And of course, you're always welcome to share on the Discord if you'd like. I've popped into your previous stuff and I think it's really fun, so I do enjoy it. Usually when I'm popping in, though, I'm working, and so it's very difficult for me to chat, so I do apologize, but yeah, I'd be happy to. Again, for all of you who watch after the fact, thank you very much, and for anybody who's interested in just kind of being a part of the casual gaming conversation that we are having here, that we have here, there is a Discord link down below that you're also welcome to click if you'd like. It's a very chill, very quiet Discord where you share what's important, what's fun, strike up a conversation. I usually take a peek, answer back what I think, and I'll have the conversation. It's not a place where everybody's always loud, yelling different opinions and angry at each other. It's just, hey, sharing, I played this. We've had people share esoteric game consoles, favorite games, hidden gems that they've gotten in their collection, grail games that they've finally collected. We have a gear channel where those of you who stream can discuss the kind of gear that you like to use. And I say gear as in, microphones and cameras and stream setup stuff. It's a good place to kind of, if you're looking at trying to figure out what... If you're looking at trying to kind of figure out how you want to get your setup working or what you want your setup to feel like, where you might be able to find an answer for that, which is pretty cool. I think it's really nice to have a small community of streamers that can interact with each other. I think so too. I think it's really nice. We've done all that though. We've shared it's about the love of the game. It's about, like, I've shared a couple of games that I love having in my collection, that I'm proud of having found in my collection. I've had people, like I said, share their favorite games, grail games, rare games, bad games that they bought because they were bad. There's a music channel to share musics that you like. There's a lot of good stuff. So if you want to be a part of that, feel free to click the Discord link down below. Just say hi. Again, it's a quiet community. There's no obligation. If you're someone who's not interested, that's perfectly okay. There's also no obligation if you join to say anything. You can just keep an eye out on things, and somebody pops something and you like, do what you want to when you will. I do want to say I hope the rest of you have a wonderful Sunday or Monday, Viddy, if you pop into this by chance at some point. And that I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week. I'm going to go and rest my voice and try to get all of the cough out of my system. But we will see you soon. And thank you so much.